Hello people, today I've got some Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay for you. And if you could not already tell, it's the Wii version of the game. I'm sure many of you will remember the previous Wii ports of Call of Duty, so you may be skeptical in regard to this new game when it comes to connection and hit detection and such stuff. But let me tell you, this game makes everything better than its predecessors. I've picked up the game for the PS3 as well, so right here I'm looking if that little button there works that opens the door in radiation. And it works. But anyway, Treyarch didn't really give much information about this game. So no images, no videos, absolutely pure nothing. Which was a very bad indicator if you ask me. However, when I play this game right now, I'm quite impressed. Actually truly impressed. Since this is by far, and let me tell you, by far the best Call of Duty for the Wii. Especially in comparison to World at War and Modern Warfare Reflex. I actually can't understand why Treyarch didn't show any of that footage. Maybe because the graphics are rather eye-cancer inducing, but hell, that's the only downside I can find. In my opinion, the graphics looked in Modern Warfare Reflex far better than in Black Ops. Like, more details and stuff. But even if I got eye cancer from Black Ops V, then I would gladly take it if that is the price I have to pay in order to play this awesome game. Of course, it's obvious that it can't be possibly as good as the HD version of the game. But hey, what Treyarch did here is truly impressive. But still, this is the Wii version of the game, and so there is some content missing, if you compare it to the HD versions. For example, 2 kill streaks, and that is the chopper gunner and the gunship, right. Why these 2 kill streaks were removed, I will tell you later on. Here you can see how I spray that guy down, and I actually would like to take the chance to bring you back to some good old Modern Warfare Reflex time. I mean, the connection wasn't always that bad like in this example, but it also could be worse, and that has been fixed in Black Ops, unfortunately. And here is another example of a close quarter fight, and how it usually ends up being. Usually the knife doesn't even work in the Wii version of Modern Warfare, but it did here, so I guess the host wasn't that bad at all. But if that means the host wasn't that bad at all, then what was the connection? Holy black on a popo. I mean, if the connection was good, if there was a good host, then good scores were achievable, as you can see here. But unfortunately most of the time that just wasn't the case, since Modern Warfare decided to choose the person to be the host who has the poorest connection. But yeah, anyway, the past shall rest in peace, so let's get back to the future and to Black Ops. And as I was saying, the 2 kill streaks were removed because the Wii had just so limited hardware to offer. So it couldn't display the whole map at once. And when we regard the Wii's hardware, we might see that there is quite a difference to the HD consoles. For example, the Wii has only like 88 MB of RAM, and the PS3 and the Xbox have 512 MB, so there is much more place where the maps could fit in. However, the kill streaks weren't the only things that were removed. Also some maps were scaled down in size, for example Havana, I believe it was. And well, that's the only thing I have noticed so far. Maybe there is some other things. But oh yeah, there is another thing on Cracked it is, where you can capture B on domination. There is one wall where you could go through in the HD versions, but in the Wii there's just a wall. So there is missing an entrance to a house. And I believe on Crisis is where a lot of windows are. I can't exactly describe where it should be, but on that little balcony thing, you know, in the house, where you could watch into the windows. In the Wii version there's just a plain ugly fat wall there, blocking your sight. However, all these changes were made so we could have a, not perfect, but at least a very good connection. Especially if you compare it to Modern Warfare Reflex or World at War. I mean, there are some issues with the lag and hit detection, but that's not only on the Wii but also on the HD consoles. And I do believe what Treyarch did with the Wii version is pretty impressive. So they said they wanted to fix this lag issue anyway, and I believe a patch is coming out today, or at least I read so. So maybe we are lucky. In any case, I think I should talk a bit about the game itself. So I'm using the FAMAS right now with what is it, a suppressor or silencer. My perks are Ghost, because I don't like being seen on a UAV, or Spy Plane, how is it called now? And what's the second perk? I believe it's Hardened, because I like shooting people through walls, so say wall rape them. And what's my third perk? I believe Hacker, because I don't like running into claymores, because claymores are bad for my health. Especially the claymores from excuse me. Especially the Black Ops from Claymore. No wait, the claymores from Black Ops, because they explode like instantly, not like in Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare, where you ran by and it made click, and you just had a bit of time at least to react and kind of survive it. But here they go like click, and you are pretty much dead, which is something I actually don't want to be. So I'm running Hacker, since Hacker is awesome. I also have the motion sensor, although I'm not really using it here, but motion sensor is pretty awesome if you ask me. Just put it up somewhere and you may patrol that area a little bit, and you will always have the advantage because ghost players are vulnerable to the motion sensor, so you can actually see ghost players on your radar. Unless there are running Hacker Pro, then they are not visible. But yeah, I've got Semtex and I believe concussion grenades, because I like... Well, I don't really like frag grenades. They need such a long time to explode, or I can cook them, but usually that gets me killed. And Semtexes also stick to the walls, which is pretty damn handy. These concussion grenades I use just because they come out so damn fast. I mean, I press the button and he already threw that shit away, which is pretty handy. My kill streaks are the Spy Plane, the care package and the attack helicopter, so pretty much the standard setup. And but what I also like is the napalm strike instead of the care package, because the napalm strike just isolates certain routes, so to say, and it's especially useful for game modes like Domination and Headquarters or the likes. And usually I run instead of the attack helicopter the chopper gunner, but I do not have the chopper gunner, so yeah, I probably will stick with the dogs when I unlock them, and maybe the Blackbird. The Blackbird is really awesome, since it tells you exactly where the enemies are at any time, and even with the direction, so you can precisely say where they are gonna pop up or where they're going to go. And that is very, very nifty. There was something else I wanted to mention, but I can't quite recall it right now. Let me think. What was it? Oh yeah, of course. The player cap on the Wii version is like its predecessors by 10, so a maximum of 5v5 is possible. So that means no round war. But I don't think that's too bad. Here I'm gonna burst fire him, so I don't have as much recoil, and it works out perfectly. That wouldn't have been possible on Modern Warfare Reflex or World at War either. So I'm quite happy with the awesome connection Black Ops has to offer. Treyarch really did a good job there. Can't say it often enough. Right here I remember there was a camper up there, but unfortunately I remember too late and
Time's almost up.
will die. Like a little maggot. But time's almost up, and so I'm going back for the revenge kill, which actually isn't that intelligent at all, but hey, it works. Take that, bitches! So I hope you enjoyed this video. I advise you to pick up Black Ops for the week because it's pretty awesome. So if you're considering to buy it, just buy it, it's worth the money. And don't forget, if you like the video, click the like button, and if you don't like movies, click the dislike button. Got that? Got that. Well then, I say thanks, bye, and hope to see you soon. Or hear you soon? Or read you soon, that's good. So leave a comment. Thanks, bye.